Thank you for taking a few minutes to understand setting up your 3D laser station on a new location and locking the site in with points coordinates, which we call a resection. Make sure that you have 2 control points within view of the station location. This guide is considering that you have already uploaded your design and inputted the point coordinates. Option 1 is the quickest way to set up and go to work. You don't have to create a new station with this method, but you will need to resection using 2 or more points each day. Therefore, the height of the 3D laser doesn't really matter. Option 2 is how we can save the location of the station. This will create a new control point that you can use to start the station on each day. This will allow you to set it up, turn it on, and simply stake out to a control point to ensure it is still dialed into the site coordinates. You'd want to do this when using a permanent location, such as a wall mount or permanent pole that has a flat base on the top. This guide is going to cover option 2, which includes the process for option 1. Begin by pounding a hub for the 3D laser and plumb the 3D laser tripod directly above the hub, or securely install a wall mount or permanent pole location. Make sure that the location has line of sight to a couple of good control points, which should be 50 feet away for tight accuracy. Now select Control, Station Setup. Input the instrument height. This is the slant measurement from the hub to the crosshair mark on the side of the laser. You just want to be sure that whatever height you select is going to be consistent. 5D suggests that you use a permanent marker to write down the instrument height you choose near the hub, such as a piece of lath or on the wall. Select the next button. Now you need to select and observe the points or control points you wish to use. These are the coordinates that will tie the design to the real world. It begins with a blank list. Start adding by selecting the Add button. Next to the point field, you can select either the point list or map view button on the right side of the screen. Now select from one of those options, highlight the point and select OK. Now we need to observe the point you just selected. For the usage, the default option will work just fine with height angle, vertical angle, and slope distance. It's very important to make sure your rod target height and prism type is correct. This is covered in the video guide named Machine Setup. The 3D laser needs to be tracking the prism. Select the icon to rotate and scan your prism location. Plumb the rod target over the point and select the Observe button. This will measure and apply the angle and distance values below. You can select Observe at any time to update those values. Wrap up this point addition by selecting the OK button. Repeat the same steps to add the second point. We want to make sure that the points we measure are spread out around the site for better accuracy. Preferably, they are all around the site. When points are all lined up, the elevation could lean to one side or the other like a teeter-totter. The more points you add, the more accuracy you will have. 2 is the minimal requirement. Select the next button when done walking around the site adding points. You need to view the standard deviations. This is the error found between the points you perform the resection with. Make sure it's within the specifications of the job site and throw a red flag if you find a large error. This can be caused from a typo made when inputting the point coordinates. It is possible one or more of the hubs could have been damaged, or a setting mistake was made. In rare cases, there is an issue with the laser or prism. Look for visual damage and contact the 5D service department when in doubt. Select the Next button. The resection will automatically provide the station position. You have the option to check the box to add those coordinates to your control point list. 5D suggests that you name the point 3D Laser Station 1. Select Finish, and you are done. Thank you for watching this guide created by 5D Solutions Incorporated. For additional resources and information, visit our website at 5dsolutionsinc.com.